Hello, lovelies. Good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching me from. Today on our menu, we have kwacoco Bible. Kwacoco is a delicacy from Cameroon, particularly from the Fako division, the southwest region. It is so yummy, guys. This is so yummy. Try this. It is made from cocoyams. From cocoyams, most of the people they prefer using red cocoyams because red cocoyams make it to come out very well. So I also prefer going with my red cocoyams because with the red cocoyams you can add water and it will rise again, and it's always very thick. So it's really good. I prefer to go for it. Even when I want to cook my ekwang, I always prefer going with my red cocoyams. But first, with your cocoyams, you have to peel it very well. I always go with this stuff I used in peeling my cucumber, carrot, and the rest. I use it to peel it because for me it's a bit faster, but most people use a knife to peel their cocoyams. But I prefer this because for me it's faster. So after you peel your cocoyams, you have to wash it. Most of the times too, with this cocoyam, you have to grate it with a grater. But with me, I prefer to go with a machine because I have it at home. I have a multi-purpose machine I always use. It's faster. If you use a grater, you can use like 20 minutes, but with this machine, within 5 minutes, you're done. The only thing with it is just that you have to slice this cocoyam into little bits. You have to slice it so that you pass through the machine. When it's big like that, it can't pass through that machine. So you have to slice in little bits for it to really pass well in the machine. You thoroughly rinse your cocoyam before you use it because cocoyam comes from the soil and there is ground on it, so you need to wash it very clean. So there is me. I'm trying to cut my cocoyam into bits. You either use this type of grater. This is the one we have. I've seen here, not the one we used to use in Cameroon, but all is that is the same thing. They have these little holes that they use in grating. So I prefer to go with the machine type. So I have to slice the cocoyam into little bits first for me to use it. So that is it. I've already sliced everything. It was a large quantity, but I didn't use all because I had to froze some to use for another day. So that's me, you trying to use the machine to blend my cocoyam. So grind my cocoyams. The machine, see how fast it is. As you just put it's just going. This first one, even I didn't use the high speed on, but with the high speed it goes very fast that you don't even stress. Before I could realize myself that I was not using high speed. I said, "But why am I stressing like that?" I said, I'm using low speed. I had to go to the high speed now. So this is the end of it, the end point of the cocoyam. Look how it is. It's the same thing like when you use equator. There is no water. You don't use any water. So after you have grind it, you have to slice your vegetable. I prefer to use what I had. I had huckleberry, they call it country jama because I had it in my balcony garden. I harvested it from there. I didn't have cocoyam leaves because that's what they usually use, but you can use any vegetable that you have, spinach or whatsoever, to put in your kwacoco Bible. So with your kwacoco Bible, I used country onions, white pepper, bush pepper, pepper itself, crayfish, smoked fish, Maggie to taste, and salt with palm oil. That's what I used to cook this delicacy. But some people, maybe somebody might use something else, but that is what I learned from my mom. And it has been working for me. It's so good. We eat it and we enjoy it. And that's what also I learned from a Bakwere friend. So that's what I use. Maybe you have your own what you put inside, but that is what I know the ingredients they use in cooking this kwacoco Bible. There's no garlic and ginger. I've never seen that. So with this one, you have to stir. After you put everything, you stir. You stir everything together. You put everything at once. The only thing you keep aside is this smoked fish, because you put a smoked fish only when you're putting it in the a baked paper. I use a baked paper because I didn't have plantain leaf, because they usually use the plantain leaf to fold it. So I use a baked paper and aluminium foil to fold it. I fold first with my baked paper, then I come now and use my aluminium foil to fold it to put in the pot. So after you fold, so to protect the kwacoco, I use aluminum folio first in my pot. Then I use these sticks that we use for soya. I try to shape it in the size that will pass in my pot before now putting my kwacoco on it. That's what I did. That's what I learned from my mom. They use this middle part of palm leaves, of plantain leaves, but I don't have it, so I use what you have to improvise whenever you're cooking, because there's a lot of mathematics in cooking. So I had to improvise, so that's what I used. Then I already had my pot on the fire, and the water was already hot. You put your After you fold everything, then you put in the pot, in the pot, and you cover it. You boil for like 1 hour. But mine I usually boil, if you have to use cocoyam leaf inside, know that you have to boil for like 1 hour to 2 hours, because that cocoyam leaf need to boil. So I ate my own with my kanda sauce. That is it. That's the end point of it. You see how it is. It looks so yummy. So if you have not been following me, please follow me on my Facebook page, Christabella Mouse, and on YouTube, subscribe, Christabella Mouse. Thank you and God bless you.